Engel and Völkers' reputation is amazing. How long the company has been around, and when did you arrive to the United States?
Well, the company started in Hamburg, Germany, at a single shop, and that is actually our logo. If you notice our logo, we call it the cottage. That is the drawing of the original Engel and Völkers' first shop in Hamburg, Germany. So Engel and Völkers started in 1977 in Hamburg, Germany, out of a single shop, and that's our logo, is the original shop. And it's very quaint, but we have expanded well beyond that single shop, obviously, as you can tell. We came to the United States several years ago, and we are now headquartered in New York City. The first shop in the U.S. was in Florida, however. Oh. So that was the first stop here. So we now have 32 shops in Florida, and we're up over 150 shops across the United States and expanding almost, it seems, daily. There's a new shop being announced. So the growth in the United States is amazing. The reputation of the brand in the European countries is obviously stellar. When we have someone come from Europe to our area and they see our shop, they feel like it's a little piece of home. Mm-hmm. We have our GG magazine that is distributed in several countries, and we've actually had people from other countries that stopped in while they're on holiday and said, do you have any GG magazines? And they would ask for one, and we would provide them one for them. And they just think it's a little slice of home. And because our shops all have the same appearance, it's a very welcoming thing. And it is just that little taste of home. And they understand that we operate in the same manner that they have come to expect in the other European countries. Now, as we expand across the US, we are taking that same concept and applying it to every office throughout the country. All of our shops look the same. Very similar anyway, with the same color scheme. Our signs are very similar. Our brand is our power, and we feel the power behind that brand. And that's why our branding is so specific, because people have come to know it. The people in the US that have not heard of Engel and Völkers, by and large, don't have any preconceived notions about it. So then it's on us to show them exactly what we're about. And we really just strive to provide the highest level of a concierge level of service for every one of our clients.
And I believe that there are more and more people familiar with your brand because you are everywhere, in New York area and in the Hamptons, and you are growing. So it's very flattering for us also to be here with you today, because it's such a beautiful brand. I love the open space and the light, and it's just so nice and clean and precise.
That's what drew us to the brand, to be honest with you. We were independent brokers before, and we're looking for that extra something to just show what we were trying to accomplish. And Engel & Völkers already had that mold, and we fit right into that. And it's been wonderful. The brand has been amazing. The support from Hamburg to New York to Florida to our shop is just amazing all the way through the channels. And on a local level, it's our goal to provide our advisors with the most hands-on training and assistance that we can give them to provide that highest level of service our customers have come to expect.
And you just opened a new shop in Tampa.
We did. We felt it was a real natural market to enter into. There is such a connection between the Pinellas and South Hillsborough area. So we have a shop in Hyde Park in South Tampa, and there's a lot of synergies that are created between around the whole Bay Area. We're getting now known as the Bay Area, right, where Tampa and St. Petersburg are sort of blending together, and the Hillsborough and Pinellas County connection is more and more. There's so many people from the Tampa market that have second homes out here on the beaches, so it was just a natural market for us to belong to. And my partner Sherry is a longtime resident of South Tampa. Her children were born and raised there, so it's a very natural market for us to be a part of.
So do you have events between two offices, even online or in person? Are you trying to build a tight community between your two offices?
We are. And Engel & Völkers by nature is very collaborative. I've never seen such support from other brokers, from other shops. For example, when we had our grand opening, we had people drive from Miami to come visit us for our grand opening party, which I thought was amazing. I mean, who goes out of their way that far to show support? And that's what this brand has been about. So we are keeping that spirit alive in our two offices, and they're very much one, with just two different homes to work out of. There's a lot of synergy created between the two. We do participate in everything together.
That is absolutely wonderful, because I'm sure that your associates, they feel it. They feel that energy, and they understand what you are investing, and not just financially, but also emotionally and with
Sure.
training and everything else. I think that is so important, that it is a two-way street. And then it's a pleasure to come to the shop. Not
That's
to
the
work,
idea. That's
to
right.
the shop. It's a pleasure to come to the shop and conquer the world, right?
You bet.
It was a great pleasure to be at your Engel and Völkers shop, and it is a pleasure to meet you. I'm definitely coming back when everything is over, and you're going to have a party for both offices here in Tampa.
You bet.
Yeah, and thank you for inviting me and allowing me to spend some time with you.
Well, it's been my pleasure. Thank you so much.
Lucy Emirates, VHT Studios, and it was a pleasure to be at Engel and Völkers at Tampa Bay, Florida. Have a great day. Cheers.